we're approaching $1 billion Powerball. And I've been asked this before. We've addressed this before. If I won Powerball, would I be here the next day? And the answer is yes. I would be here for as long as I, was allowed to. I think if you win that money, you're going to get bored. You're going to be like, I got to have something that there's some stability in my life. Now, I would want to disappear because of the amount of money that I made. But okay, let me pose this question. If you could win $1 billion in Powerball and everybody knew it, or you could win $25 million in Powerball.
And nobody knew?
Well, they wouldn't really care because it's $25 million. But $1 billion, everybody's going to know. Would you rather win $1 billion Powerball? Now, I know it sounds like it's an obvious answer, but is it? Seton, I'm going to start with you. Dang. You can win $1 billion, everybody knows it, or $25 million, and nobody knows it.
I'd probably take the 25 and nobody knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought it might be a little more thought-provoking, and Seton proved me correct. Yes, Todd?
I think I'm going to take the $1 billion and then, I don't know, wear sunglasses and disguises and go to some island far away and...
Yeah, but you're going to go there and then you're going to go, I'm away from everybody and everything.
Probably.
And I got sunglasses on and I'm on an island. Marvin, $1 billion or $25 million?
25, stay out my life.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Because when you get $1 billion, you're going to have a lot of friends. You're going to have issues. There's going to be security issues. I remember finding out about Billionaires Row at USC. That there were kids from billionaires and they had security there on their floor. And
on campus?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they had like 6 sons, I think, or, kids from billionaires.
And they put them purposely in the same little wing
Yes.
because they had the same similar issues?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And they had security on the floor with them. Yes.
So my son was just at a soccer camp. And one of the kids that was there was the son of a billionaire, like a Russian billionaire oligarch type guy, right?
Yeah.
And like my son would talk to this kid, and like the first day that he was like, Dad, this kid's like his dad is a billionaire, and he wears Travis Scott's and he creases them, like he has these like $1,500 sneakers that he wears like out in the rain. Oh. You know what I mean? Like he has like the kid just has crazy money, and they would try to talk to him about like, oh, we took the train here, and the kid like just had no comprehension of. He was just like, what? We took a helicopter.
Yeah.
He just lived in a totally different stratosphere.
Paulie, $25 million or $1 billion?
This is a great question because I think the obvious is I'll take the big money, but I would be really nervous as a family man of what $1 billion could do to a family. I like to think that we're a very stable family, and I think everyone does. But man, does money change people or people around you?
Yeah.
What if your wife wants to do this with the $1 billion and you want to do that with the $1 billion? And I don't know. You're asking me the question. I would take the $1 billion and give most of it away quickly.
Yeah, but people don't realize you're giving it away.
I know. I'd still be a target.
And they're still, yes, you're going to be a target.
Yeah.
There is something very scary about winning $1 billion.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
You don't think about it like that, but it is. It's kind of terrifying.
Right, because what's that first week like with you and your family? Do the kids still go to school? Am I getting up at 7 to get our kids ready?
I know. That's when you say to your kid, come on, you got to put the work in there. Come on, where's your work ethic? And like, Dad, you're a billionaire. I don't need to do jack bleep. Yes, Todd.
But Warren Buffett, Steve Ballmer, Cuban, Oprah, among others, they seem to be doing okay and seem to be in a happy state of mind. We all know.
Yeah, but you don't know what their world is like.
No, but we all know that they're billionaires, and we all know that they have at least $1 billion, and they seem, unless they're putting on an act, they look like they're enjoying life and don't seem too stressed.
Yes, Seton.
But they didn't have it dropped in their lap overnight. That's different. You know, they earned their money. Earned is a funny word. They made that money, and that happens over a period of time. Whereas if you woke up tomorrow and had $1 billion, and you're like, yeah, why not spend $15 million on samurai swords?
Right.
You know, like
Right.
you're just like, yeah, why not? That seems like a good idea. You know, you don't do that when you slowly obtain that money.
Yes, Paulie.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. That the overnight sensation thing would be too much too soon. I'm sure Mark Cuban was a millionaire first for a couple years. I heard he was well off. I think he's told us he wasn't like, destitute. And then when he got the big $1 billion payout, he was rich and then he went ultra rich.
This program brought to you by Discover Credit Cards. They do something pretty awesome. At the end of your first year, they automatically double all the cash back you've earned. Cash back from trips and restaurants. See terms and check it out for yourself. Discover.com/match. Stat of the day is always brought to you by the great folks at Panini America, the official trading cards of the Dan Patrick Show. Yes, Paul?
When you're a billionaire, do you have a normal bank account like everybody else with like a debit card and you go to the ATM to get cash?
Well, I've asked Mark Cuban, how many times would you go, you're out having beers with your buddies, and they're like, come on, let's go to the ATM. Come on, let's see what your balance is.
But does Mark drive up to a bank in Dallas and I need a couple grand to have on me? Or does he have a guy who goes and gets a box of cash and it's on his property when he needs it?
I wonder if they give him an ATM that's at his house.
Yeah.
Like-
no, I think that's a real question.
Yeah, like, I'd like to have an ATM at my house if I could, please. All right.
It's a fun thing to do sometimes.
What?
You don't necessarily have to do it, but if you're in a major city and you go to an ATM, look at the receipts that you know how people you get a
Leave them
receipt,
behind?
people that leave behind. Yeah. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, this person's got $5 million in their bank account.
I have pulled up and there was a receipt that was hanging out and it was like for $721. And I went, I've been there. When there was less money in there than $721.
I've been there when there was a minus in front of the number. Minus? How can you have? I owe that money?
All right, we'll get to what's the poll question, by the way, that we're going to have here, Seton O'Connor?
We could start with: do you want $1 billion publicly or $25 million anonymously?
Okay,
that's a solid question.
Yeah, because what would you do? What does $1 billion let you do that maybe $25 million wouldn't let you do?
You could buy a sports team, theoretically, not an NFL team, but
even then, $1 billion, I don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
Could be a minority owner for $1 billion.
Yeah,
Get like 30% of it, maybe.
yeah,
You rent a jet, you own a jet.
yeah.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
I don't think I'm going to be that busy though that I need to own a jet.
Yeah, people say you should lease it.
Yeah. Just like
That's the best thing to do. Lease it. Yeah, Paul.
Or you buy a jet and lease it to other millionaires. I think that's like, remember you asked
Or
Warren
other
Buffett.
billionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You asked Warren Buffett what's his luxury item. He says his jet on call because that saves him time, which is the one thing you can't buy. Fair question, man.
Perfect bracket.
I do love Warren Buffett's voice. I'm going to go get some ice cream, and I like to do that in Omaha.
Opened up an IRA account.
Yeah, you ask how do you get rich? I don't know. You get rich.
I have one car. Why would I need 8 cars?
Yeah, Warren Buffett doesn't live the way we want our billionaires to live. Because I've been by his house in Omaha, and you're like, if you said, all right, which one's Warren Buffett's house, you'd never guess it.
And it's amongst houses,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yes. What, Todd?
He seems like someone that wouldn't be afraid to tell like a good friend or a family member, no, I'm not giving you any money. This is my money. I don't care how many billions I have.
If you put Tim Kirkchin in the room with Warren Buffett, how's that going to sound? How about the 1899 Cleveland Spiders?
It's 9 triples in a row.